What is congruency and what is this channel? Those are the two questions I want to ask in this short video. So congruency is when everything works together. So personal congruency is when our thoughts, our words, and our actions are all in line with our beliefs and our values. Very similar to integrity, right? When we are the same person regardless of where we are or regardless of who the audience is. So congruency, again, is simply when our behaviors line up with our beliefs and our values. Trying to think of a good example. I suppose a good example would be, me as a counselor. I spend a lot of time with my clients providing empathy, compassion, and responding with gentleness. If I don't do those same things with my kids at home, that's incongruent. If I do, if I provide my own kids with that same empathy, compassion, and gentleness, now I'm acting congruent because I'm acting the same despite the setting and despite the audience, and those actions and those words that flow from empathy, compassion, and gentleness are in line with my beliefs. So my values as a father are very similar to my values as a therapist. They don't change based on the setting. Another example would be, let's say I value physical fitness and health. So I set a goal of exercising a certain number of times each week. So my goal is in line with my values. If I then don't exercise a certain number of times each week, I am now acting incongruently. The danger with incongruence is not only does it impact how we relate to others and how other people perceive us, incongruence also impacts our relationship with ourself. It impacts us on usually a very subconscious level. But there's a piece of me, there's a part of me, my conscious maybe, my conscience, that is aware of that incongruence. And that incongruence causes internal tension. That tension can come out in a number of ways. It can trigger a stress response. It can produce anxiety. It can produce depression. It can produce anger. There's a lot of different things that incongruence can do in me that's not helpful. And all of those things are warning signs that, hey, something is not right. Something is not lining up in who I am and in how I am. So I try to be sensitive to those triggers and recognize, oh, wait, this isn't how it's supposed to be. or, oh, you know what? I was just impatient with that client or my kid or whoever it is. So congruence is very important. Congruency is just another way of saying congruence, right? So what is congruency? Congruency is when our thoughts, our words, and our behaviors line up with our values and our beliefs. The next question, what is this channel? So this channel is, at this point, designed to be essentially a supplement to the work that I do with my clients. Again, often with the goal being congruence or congruency. I have a number of conversations with a number of people every day. And one of the neat things about the practice that I work at is I have the opportunity to work with all sorts of different people from all sorts of different walks of life. And a lot of the videos that I post are essentially going to be follow-ups from conversations that I have with different clients. Obviously, there will not be any specific or identifying information because that would violate confidentiality. But some of this is going to be things that somebody might be able to use. For example, there's a video already posted that has to do with what's called the SOAP Bible study method. Well, that day I was talking with somebody about how do I study the Bible? How do I read the Bible? So I posted a video on a simple Bible study method. Now, I also work with clients who don't care at all about the Bible. But we might talk about anxiety or um, a way to be less reactive or to communicate with somebody where reactivity has been a problem for the relationship. So I'll post a video about how to communicate in a way that reduces reactivity. So you'll notice that there's going to be videos that cover all sorts of different topics that don't necessarily seem related, right? There's not necessarily going to be a common theme to all of this other than it's something that is of value to somebody in their journey. So as you see the different videos that I post, I hope you find topics and tips that help you in your personal journey towards congruence and health. If there are any specific topics you would like me to cover, feel free to post in the comments here or on any of the videos, and I'll do my best to find something or to come up with something that is of value to you as well. All that being said, the purpose of this channel is to help people grow more congruent and line up their values and their beliefs with their thoughts, words, and actions. On that note, I hope you have a good day, and I'll catch you in the next video.